Hey, Bucket Trash here at the lovely Hyatt Regency, whatever this hotel is. Today, yesterday I got my all the convention exclusive figures. We got Magnus right here that I'm gonna be reviewing first. But anyway, I just want to make a quick intro, and then we're gonna get into the reviews. All right. Well, here is the Ultra Magnus. He's got the purple Autobot logo in each window. He's got, well, there's not really too much to go discussing. Just about everything on this guy is blue except for the arm. Got the painted stacks. I think that's, yeah, they're painted. It's molded in blue painted. Got stripe down the side. All this is color coordinated. Got some black right here on the diamond plate. So really this guy looks like he's just molded in two colors, because even this, the forearms are painted. They're not molded in red. The paint is very clean though on this. Set him right here, and oh, he still has the reveal the shield logo right there. Get him next to the general issue version right here. This one right here actually has, except for the reveal the shield, no Autobot logo on it, which I guess really that's the entire point of the reveal the shield was, you had to reveal the shield, then he was an Autobot. A lot more colors used in making this. The hood portion is actually molded in red, painted black, then painted red flames on top of the black. All that's painted silver is the vent right here. The window's a nasty, nasty shade of yellow. The fifth wheel is in gray, as is the diamond plate back here. So, of course, only difference in truck modes is strictly paint. Although I do like that they have the marker lights painted on this rather than just the whole thing painted silver. Very nice looking figure. Oh, and I hadn't noticed the grill on this is actually clear. I don't know what the purpose behind that was, but anyway, let's go ahead and transform him. We got, let's see now. Just pop the legs down a little bit. It goes in these guide holes just to hold them at the right width, but they don't really peg into that. Just get that down, separate this, and then you can remove his sword. The handle's going to fold out. Then you're going to take and unclip it from right here. Just slide the fifth wheel down, and it becomes a hand guard. Let me go ahead and I'll compare the two swords separately from the robot mode whenever I get that out. Got the two swords side by side here. This is in the clear plastic used on the Ultra Magnus. This is on the same amber plastic that was used on the RID Prime, or not RID, the G2 styled Prime. Both of them have a paint application here. This one's blue, this one's silver, but very nice. I didn't know how well the clear sword would show up, but it does look good. Okay, set that aside. Continuing to work. Well, let's go ahead and unpeg the arms right here. You're just going to split the hood and kind of have to pull down on this. They've got a small peg behind the door right here just to hold the forearms in. See right there? Once you get that done, you can fold the fuel tanks up and, oh, come on. Yeah, sorry, it took me a little bit more to unpeg it than I thought it would. The shoulders, the hood keeps spreading like that to make the shoulders. And moving back to the legs, like I said a while ago, these panels on the back of the leg are going to fold around, and then the tires are going to rotate, and oh, this really isn't showing up very well, all black like this. But basically, it's moving from right here to right there and recessing itself into the leg. Very neat. I can't think of any other transformer that really has had a function like that in the legs. And I do like that this actually has dual wheels on the rear versus just about every single Optimus Prime ever just having single wheels. And I know I keep calling it Optimus Prime this, Optimus Prime that. The evil Autobot Ultra Magnus. Now that you've got this at this point right here, this is going to fold up next to the chain rack, and the two halves of the gas tank are going to fold and peg together. So you've got that at this point right here. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of have to reach a small finger up in here and just push his head up through here. Push that back. There's a panel in a panel right here. This is going to flip around like this. But before you put the head back in position, it's more important to do this go into truck mode. You're going to take, and these panels right here with the Autobot logos are going to fold in like this. And if you can see in there, the inside of the panels have a matrix made into them. And it looks pretty good. Just fold his head down. Oh, I thought the head was just repainted, but it's actually remolded. Hang on, let me finish this and I'll see if I can get a better shot of that, because it's remolded onto clear plastic, so it's kind of hard to see. But the feet, you're going to take and fold down the bumper right here and swing this down. Fold down the feet and swing this down. And there is the evil, bad Ultra Magnus. Go ahead and give him your sword. I'll make him a southpaw just because left-handed people are naturally evil. Oh wait, that's backwards. Stand him up right there. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention on the when I was showing Ultra Magnus, you can actually store the sword. I don't know if this is official or not, but where the gas tanks come together, the sword does store fairly well right there, and he can actually reach around. Let me see, just like I was saying, he can actually reach around and grab the sword while it's stowed on his back, but his arms are not quite long enough to actually draw it. Of course, being he's a robot, he could just open up the scabbard and draw it, but I thought that was a nice little touch to have storage for the weapon, even if you're not... Okay, what are you binding up on? Not wanting to... Oh, I see. This arm right here has a peg on it, a clear peg, that whenever the truck halves peg together, it holds the truck halves together. But if you go past right here, it can snag when going back down. Just kind of got to point it in and then turn it. So that's an odd little, well, no big deal, I guess, really. But get them side by side, and really the level of detail painted into the Ultra Magnus is just very nice. Big, like on Optimus Prime on camera, there's all kinds of detail in the leg, but you can't see it because it's black. On Ultra Magnus, it's a lighter color to begin with, so you can see the detail better. Plus, they highlighted a lot of it with paint. The two-tone on the thighs, the marker lights, just really a very impressive figure. I'm very, very well pleased with it. Like I said, the forearms are actually... everything on the forearms is painted. I can't even tell what color it's actually molded in, but I'm sure it's bound to be blue. But the entire surface is painted. So that is the review on Ultra Magnus. He is the figure that before I was getting here and was going to be having to buy all of these just to get in the door because I wasn't going to sit around in the hotel room for a day and be bored. That is the only one I actually wanted. And after actually transforming him and having him next to him, his non-evil self, I'm still impressed with it. Oh, I mentioned the remolded on the head. If this would be molded in gray or something that you could see it, it would be like you might be able to see it in profile right there. Because I'd heard that this guy was supposed to get a remolded head, then he wasn't supposed to get a remolded head or something. On the package up here, he's got like a bludgeon style skeleton face, but they actually did do it. It's just like I said, it's hard to see because it's clear. But very nice. That was unexpected because of course the Optimus Prime just has the faceplate, but very nice. If I decide to sell the kit after, because I was thinking about going down to one of the vendors and just selling everything. This right here, I believe, is probably going to be what makes it the hardest to actually go through with doing that if I do it. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all after a while with another review.